the best way to consume synthetic vitamins is by consuming very little or as little as possible. So, hi guys, this is your tip of the week, and I'm gonna do a little bit of a background to explain this. What I want to tell you first of all is that our body, it has several bodies kind of on top of each other or within each other, you could say. Sort of like the Russian matryoshka, they call it, like the doll that, like, there's another doll, another doll, another doll. So each one is connected to our chakras. If you know the chakra system, that's Indian Ayurveda knowledge, that I'm sure a lot of people like who take yoga or just in general know about. So the bodies are the 3D, the physical body, then emotional body, mental body, astral body, and there are other bodies that we can develop through. This is esoteric knowledge that I know of, but I don't know much beyond that. So basically, we could have up to 10 bodies, which, like, I think the 10th body would be an antibody. But the ones that we do have, what most people say is 6 or 7 bodies. So this, I'm sorry, this is so long-winded, but there is a point. So the point of all of that is when you take a synthetic vitamin, the reason it doesn't work the same way as a natural vitamin is not necessarily because it's like bad or wrong or like bad for you or anything like that. It's just that the synthetic vitamin, the structure is only in 3D. So it only works on your physical body. So that's why whenever you do synthetic things or things made in a lab, whether you consume it, whether you do some sort of like cosmetic procedures, plastic surgery, Botox, like all of these things, if you're not using natural ingredients, your body will look m- more fake. You look more like a plastic doll because that's what you kind of become. Because you're only using that 3D layer and all the other layers are not there. So when, let's say for vitamin C, for example, if you consume lots of oranges, then you're getting naturally the vitamin C from the oranges. And, the orange falls from the orange tree and the orange tree takes all these nutrients. So the orange itself, it has more than like the 3D body, right? It's not just the physical thing. Like it has, an emotional body. It might have, like, I don't know which bodies the orange has, but this is the difference between, say, seeing somebody who is a natural beauty versus somebody who has like plastic beauty, like a beauty that's made in a lab. Like, and you can feel the energy and the vibe off of them. Like, you might not be able to tell that. This is why, like, for example, when you take pictures, it's easier to hide certain things because you only see things in a two-dimensional view. So you're not even seeing the 3D. So this is the reason the vitamins, they work, but they only work to an extent. So you have to realize that if you want to heal all of your aura, so your aura consists of those bodies, like the emotional, the astral body, and things like that. And like, if you want to heal it and not have like holes, so like no foreign entities get in and stuff like that, like you want to be consuming natural foods as much as possible and natural vitamins and living naturally, and also under consuming. Don't consume too much. That's kind of the point. Like, you're not gonna get anywhere by like trying to gulp down like I don't know, like a whole bunch of vitamins or a whole bunch of, like, that's just not gonna work. I mean, it could potentially work if you have the energy to correct those imbalances. For example, if you are taking a synthetic vitamin for something that you really need, your body can use the energy to grow like the other layers of the bodies. Yeah, so again, sorry, maybe this is hard to kind of explain without like being able to imagine it. But yeah, basically your body, it only has so much energy in a day. So if you're really deep into your health and you really need like a specific vitamin and you're using a synthetic vitamin, and then you're giving yourself the time, the space, the meditation, the other health things that you could do, which are exercise, like staying calm, breathing, breath work, being in nature and things like that, then you could potentially, that synthetic vitamin could be very useful even if you are taking it, but it has to be within a certain kind of environment. So anyway, this is my spiel for today, and I hope you are here for the next tip. I will try to come up with something a little bit less complicated, but I really wanted to get this out of the way because I don't think a lot of people understand or realize, and it's something that I didn't understand before I got into like esoteric stuff. So yeah, it just like, you'll see like things really make sense in like the logical kind of way. So anyway, have a great day and I'll see you soon.